Hello to YouTube. Hello everybody. We've got another Fleekazoid video to watch. This time about Highguard, a game that I could see from a mile away was not gonna do that well. But let's see what our boy Fleek has to say about it.
Last week, a truly horrible lore drop hit the world that completely changed the public's perception of the institutions we've come to respect. News so bad, Jay-Z had to flee the country. That's right, you know what I'm talking about. Highguard came out. Highguard is so bad, it made me jump out my window. Fortunately, I live on the first floor.
It's that bad, everybody.
Highguard is so bad, it made me jump out my window. Fortunately, I live on the first floor, so I walked back inside and uninstalled it. Then I left out my second floor window. From the people that made 2 dead games comes another dead game. It just goes to show the lack of creativity in this industry that 2 years after Concord's release, we're already remaking it. I'm not even done reviewing Concord 2 and
Geez, dude. Like it. Oh, sorry to pause it on that one. But bear with me for a minute. Everybody was calling it Concord 2, and I can see why. I mean, it kind of doesn't help that a lot of the former devs of Concord were brought on to make this game too.
After Concord's release, we're already remaking it. I'm not even done reviewing Concord 2, and Concord 3 just got announced. What the fuck?
Wait a second, what?
I'm not even done reviewing Concord 2 and Concord...
Horizon Hunter's Gathering. Is this going to be a hero shooter set in the Horizon universe? Oh boy. I don't see this doing very well. Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West were actually good games. I mean, Forbidden West I did hear a fair share of complaints about, but I don't see this one going anywhere.
3 just got announced. What the fuck? God damn, it's just one Concord after another. Oh, I can't wait for Horizon Zero Salads. Horizon Forbidden Treadmill coming soon. But enough of that, Concord.
Damn, he is brutal.
We're talking about this Concord. The devs maintained radio silence before launch. They should have kept radio silence. Don't even drop the game. Just keep going and never look back.
That's what I was saying.
A buzzing sound in Kingsman. I play it and I want to throw a shake weight at a hippie. People are complaining that many of the reviews were left by people with less than...
But yeah, that's another reason why Highguard ended up being such a high-profile failure. It ended up, like, it took the last advertising slot in the Game Awards, you know, the slot that's usually reserved for a very anticipated release. But I remember when they, what's his name was hyping this game up, the background made it look like he was about to announce the next Elder Scrolls game, which that would have been better news than this.
Fake weight at a hippie. People are complaining that many of the reviews were left by people with less than 2 hours. If you have more than 2 hours in this game, you are worse than a scooter rider. My favorite part about this whole thing was them calling it a new breed.
What's wrong with scooter riders, though? Just out of curiosity.
Worse than a scooter rider. My favorite part about this whole thing was them calling it a new breed of shooter before announcing that it was every fucking shooter. Hey, here's a new breed.
A new breed of shooter, and it's the most generic looking ass stuff out there.
Breed of dog, it's called a golden retriever. Get the fuck out of here. Getting serious here, having 6 or 7 minutes into Highguard, I now have...
No, Fleek! Why? Why the 6-7 joke? If anybody in my chat makes a 6-7 joke, you're getting timed out. Just kidding, but I thought we left 6-7 in 2025, bro. Come on.
More playtime than 80% of the reviews. So speaking with that seniority, this game fucking sucks. Highguard is a generic game in a saturated market. Games can succeed in a saturated market, but the incumbent has to fuck up, and the other guy has to understand what hole he's filling. Fellas, Arc Raiders is Tarkov for VR chat players. Marvel Rivals is...
That is so true.
Fellas, Arc Raiders is Tarkov for VR chat players. Marvel Rivals is for people that are tired of looking at Overwatch porn. Highguard is a nothing.
Yeah, as much as I still love... Let's see, my sister tried to say it last night, and my mother and I had to stop her. Yeah, for real. I still don't get why that's funny, dude. That's beside the point.
Thing for no one. They say they made something we've never seen. I see it right there. And there, and there, and there, and there. It's an arena shooter with resource gathering, team deathmatch with battle royale looting, and Rainbow Six defense tactics, but all the prep time doesn't matter. This is like taking chlamydia, AIDS, and herpes, mixing it into a jar and drinking it. Why am I fighting 3 people on a map the size of Bulgaria? People say the new 5v5 mode fixes it. Now I'm just worried we won't be able to fill out a lobby in a few months. My biggest gripe about this game is that it's boring. I don't want to play it anymore. If I had to take it from a kindergarten level to a 3rd grade level, they don't want me to shoot people in my hero shooter. There's big maps, few enemies, long spawn times, long run times, long TTK, looting to get gear, farming to get good gear, waiting to capture the flag, waiting for the siege, waiting for Daw to get his fat ass over here.
2 years later, and Fleek is still throwing shade at Daw. He cannot catch a break, bro.
And if you think it's bad for you, imagine how your teammates are holding up. ADHD diagnoses are at all-time highs.
Hang on, wait.
Your teammates are holding up. ADHD diagnoses are at all
Note, this is not a fact. Fleek was going to look it up, but got distracted.
time highs.
Fair enough.
Imagine
At least he's honest.
You were on the point in Overwatch, and your teammate was off farming for a diamond fucking pickaxe. Well, you don't have to. That's Highguard. Before you say, get good.
Like, yeah, that's another thing. The map is too damn big for the game mode, even for 5v5. Like, yeah, Apex Legends has a big map, but it's made in a way where it made sense. I mean, I know Apex Legends is kind of dying off, but you get the point.
I'm going to get a better game. This new game called Overwatch just came out, and it looks pretty interesting. Much more.
Dude, I still can't believe that they did that, dude. Like, they dropped the 2 in Overwatch 2 and just made it straight up Overwatch again. I mean, I hope that, let's see, I hope the game changes for the better, dude.
Promising than Overwatch 2. And you know what that game has? Heroes that actually play differently. And Rivals, Wolverine thrashes people with all 4 inches. Spider-Man goos people up. And Visigow claps them with the round rumps. Here, we're all
round rumps.
just dumpster divers looking for a less shitty gun. Okay, fine, you have abilities, so I take that back. Every 5 minutes you get to remember who you're playing as, then you remember what they look like, and you get sad. Greek philosopher Janet Jackson once said, "You don't know what you got till it's gone." Daw! I'm sorry, baby. I didn't realize what we had together. Developers these days have 2 modes.
It was pretty round. Yeah, Invisible Woman was packing the whole bakery right there.
Room approved and Lovecraftian horror. Overwatch characters were practically cartoons. Steroid Man. Great ass. Prestige.
I mean,
were
nice.
Practically cartoons. Steroid Man. Great ass. Prestige.
Great placement there.
Salad Dodger. You look at them, you get harder than Daw at an all-you-can-eat buffet. This is just Hero Shooter Avowed. Oh, there you are.
Hero Shooter Avowed. That's a great way to put it.
Oh, hey, I saw your mother the other day. I guess nothing runs in your family. You and your mama so fat, they had to put you in separate games because you wouldn't fit in the same game. I'm sorry, just get out of here, you salad dodger. I'll catch up to you later.
The back rate, right?
All this can be forgiven if the gameplay was good, but is it? Hell no. The gunplay is impactless, and the time to kill is longer than Avatar 3. But hey, maybe I'm getting too negative. Let me see if a Steam review can convince me to give the game another shot. This one looks insightful. Geoff Keighley slept with Miss Piggy so we could play this game. Thumbs up. Except most people...
Oh no. Don't tell me this is another Avowed situation. Okay, for those who don't know, apparently the developers of Avowed were caught deleting negative reviews off their Steam page. Like, I guess Steam gave a way for community managers to delete negative reviews to avoid review bombing, which sounds like a good idea on paper. But the problem is, if you give that power to a studio that can't take criticism, you're gonna get very inaccurate ratings.
People can't play this game because the game can't fucking run. Even DSL 2.3 can't save this game's performance. You got people crashing out of the tutorial. Just as a note to those playing, if your game crashes in the tutorial, here in Texas, we call that divine intervention. Take the money you would have spent on skins, throw a little bit of it into the plate on Sunday, then take what's left and go buy this big titty shirt for 10% off using...
Oh yeah, the waifu shirt 69ers. the freaking drop during the Super Bowl. Not gonna lie, I might end up getting one of these.
Code Pimp, I'm sick and tired of these premature babies. You shouldn't release a game if you need 2 more years to finish it. People say, oh, don't say mean things about the game. Give them time. Let them cook. That's what the dev time was for. You had years to cook.
Exactly.
Don't bring the chef out of the kitchen once the meal is on my table to finish sodomizing my beef lo mein. They're talking about fixing the game and bringing back the 100,000 players they got on launch. I hate to break it to you, but unless you can tweak this game into being Titanfall 3, you don't have a shot. This game was developed in secrecy, it should have been released in secrecy, and it should have died in secrecy. And I mean no respect to Jeff Keighley, but you did this. We all know Joff sacrificed Highguard to promote his appearance on The Muppet Show. He said,
"No, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother."
I know it, he knows it.
Good usage of that clip from The Dark Knight Rises, by the way.
He knows it, he knows it, he knows it, you know it, I know it, he knows it. I'd rather stare at this wall waiting for Neo 3 than keep playing this game. 9 out of 10 rate.
I mean, staring at that wall, that pretty much describes waiting on a lobby in Highguard. Am I right?
From Jelk Keighley. But you've eaten everything.
Not everything. Not yet.
Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and another huge thanks to everyone that used code PIMP. Next week, we're talking about a good game. It's finally, the time is here. We're so excited. Oh my god, I just want to...
Neo 3 is out, though? Yeah, apparently.